Hello everyone, welcome back to Rolling Solo. My name is Adam Smith and this is part number 2. We're going to pick it up exactly where we left it off. So I'm just going to go ahead here and we'll hit continue, dive back in. Now I want to make one disclaimer right from the beginning here. I'm not a pro at this game. So, I mean, I know there's some of you that have been watching and things like that and probably have a better strategy going into this than I do. And I do apologize for that, but I am going to do my best to survive with what I know and based on my experience in the game. But I can tell you right now, the comments that were left in the last video really helped me out with some cool ideas that I can try during this particular part, which excites me because I've learned a little bit more. So here we have the daily log, and this happened at the very end of the last video. The night was calm. Marco had been searching for supplies, brought back some interesting things. The fun part right now is trying to remember exactly what I was doing at that particular point in time. So right now we have someone who is hungry. We have another person that is hungry and tired, and hungry tired. So Marco, I think, needs to go to sleep. So we're going to go do that right now. And we're going to go up here, and maybe I will see if I can cook some food. I could potentially put him to sleep as well. What I want to do is I'm going to use this one. Okay, so cruise stuff. So let's go ahead and... can I should probably make 2 because somebody, like, I got a couple other people that are hungry as well. Let's make 2. There's 1. Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna have Pav here eat some food. All right, so what I want to do is try to figure out if I can build anything useful. Now, I remember talking about building a shovel earlier on, and I did not do that, I don't believe. Nope, I did not. And that was something that somebody pointed out that was definitely worth talking about, the fact that we need a shovel for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and make a shovel right now, so I have it in my inventory. In terms of what we have for weapons... I know I had 2 knives, so that's good. I can bring one with me when I'm scavenging and have one back here. I do have parts for a weapon. This one's broken. And then this one's weapon parts, so maybe... I don't know if I can get this fixed, but that would be nice if I could do that. The Pav's looking pretty good right now. Bruno and Marco are both kind of kicking off their tiredness there, and hopefully we can get rid of it soon enough. Got some rubble up here and a crowbar to get through. So I can actually come up here. I believe that I wasn't able to finish that at the end of the last video, so I'm going to definitely be touching on that. Lockpicks, I don't have any, and it actually would be nice to have a couple. So I'm going to go ahead and make... it's a lot of components. Well, let's wait. Let's wait on the lockpicks first. We got somebody coming to our door. Fantastic. I don't know who it is. Let's see here. Metal workshop. This is going to allow me to do... We've already got this. Later we could use it to build more advanced tools or even repair firearms. Perfect. So I have that already, I think, don't I? Mistake here. Oh, this is it right here. I can upgrade it. Improve metal workshop. So I need a lot more components, but I have everything I need to make this happen. Oh, that's really tempting. So let's go ahead and see if we can get the components we need to do this from this individual at the door. Please have a heart. You're the first person who opened the door. Thank you so much. Quickly, my brother was shot by a sniper. Please help me carry him home or he'll die. Oh, tough call. Oh, this is tough. Yeah, we could do this right now. Pav's in enough shape that he could pull this off. He doesn't have any kind of ailments to him. Let's do it. Let's do it. Sure hope that this pans out for me. So I think by doing what I just did... Oh, whoops. I just got Bruno out of bed by accident. So what happened there is basically it immediately removed the character off into that little side story there, and then it switched me over to Bruno because he's the only 2 people at my house now. Now I really hope Pav comes back. I hope he doesn't come back hurting too bad because he's doing a nice gesture by helping that person out. I'm gonna have Marco go and eat, and then maybe I'll get Marco to go up top here and deal with the rubble. I think, or I shouldn't say I don't think, but I believe that is the only piece of this house that I haven't dealt with yet. So we'll deal with that, and then we'll see if we can build anything else. Let's get him upstairs really quick. You can see like the children have been here before and had colored on all the walls. Yeah, so much easier with a shovel, right? Finally. Crowbar my way into this thing. Obviously makes things easier. You can see the city in the distance there. Let's see what we got in here. Hopefully something good. Okay, so we got, that's good. Herbs, clean water. Yeah, those are all decent things. I mean, it could have been better, but I was kind of hoping for the parts that I need. Ah, shoot. Glad I have this book. Let's go ahead and have him just eat. Actually, let's go ahead and have Bruno. He's a good cook, actually. So if I upgrade this, what does this allow me to do if I upgrade this? If I improve my stove, a more efficient stove allows us to prepare cooked food more efficiently, saving fuel. Okay, so it's going to make things easier there. I'm looking for other things that I could potentially improve, but building stuff from scratch could be good as well. Let's have Bruno do this. Wait, never mind. Bruno is hungry. Let's have Bruno eat. Run around in circles here. Let's have him eat this right here. Bring Marco downstairs. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot about that. I should have cooked it. That was silly. Okay, well, I'll leave him with still hungry for now. Let's see here. So I was focused on upgrading one of these things, hopefully. Oh, I would love to do this. Let's see how much this one costs. I can do this. Enables the manufacture of more sophisticated items and appliances, providing us with more options to get food or meds and trade goods. We can upgrade it further to make electrical improvements. Oh, that's tempting. So at this one, it needs a lot of components, a decent amount of wood. Yeah, that's a tough one to say whether that's the right call or not. But it might be. I don't think fixing this for just the guns makes any sense. So actually, this might be the best thing to do is upgrade our our regular workbench here. Get our workshop, I should say. So improve workshop. Let's do it. Let's make this. So that's going to happen. I'll listen to the radio here, see if there's anything new. The rebel leader instructed us to warn the listeners not to cross the front line. Failure to comply can result in death. Okay. What else can I do? How close am I to improving this one? I'm really interested to see what the options are going to be out of that other one. See, I'm close, but again, just because what I spent, I need to focus on getting some components of wood next time I head out. We're getting close to the end of the day, too, so I might just barely be able to see what this actually ends up being. There we go. Okay, what do we got for options here? Let's get this guy here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so an armchair is a comfortable place of furniture. If you sit there with a good book. So this is what I was talking about in part number 1. Offers decent sleep. We have a bed. Board up. Here we go. We can board up the holes when things start getting cold. So as you can see, we don't have to worry about the cold just yet, but that could change, right? That's a thing that you have to pay attention to. You get your radio, simple heater. Again, we don't really need that right now. Crude stove, herb garden, not necessary at the moment. Moonshine still could be good because once you build it, you can start using that to trade. That's always a plus. We've got this. Trap for small animals. This could actually be worth it. Like, I wish I had enough for that. That's... So getting more parts and more components, that's something I'd like to focus on if I can pull it off. Purify warm alcohol. Rainwater collector. Yeah, how are we doing for our water? We're actually doing really good for water, so I'm not too concerned about that at the moment. Not really high on the priority list, but there certainly is a lot of options here. And if I upgrade this again, we get advanced, we can make even more. But that's not really going to be a focus, I don't think. So as of right now, I think I'm pretty good. And we're going to be going into the night, as I mentioned a few seconds here. So I think I'm pretty good with what everything is going on. Every cabinet has been explored at this point. Yes. build a chair, but I don't need that. I already have a chair. Time's ticking down, so when it hits 7 o'clock p.m., or maybe it's 7:30, maybe it's 8. I think it's 8. Then we move into the evening. The lockpick. Do I bother with that? Let's make one. Let's have one, just in case we need it when we're out. To maybe get into something that could be useful. Can I get this done in time? Time is ticking. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Very close. Just barely made that. Whew. Okay. So, only 2 people in the house, Bruno and Marco. Bruno is definitely the one that I'd rather have out scavenging, as he's a little more rough and tough. But, like in terms of the killing side of things, Marco, though, on the backpack side of things, in terms of the inventory, is much better. So I might actually go ahead and have him scavenge. I don't want Marco sleeping, because that's scary. I'd rather have him guarding, so we'll do that. We know what we're kind of looking for, but we got options here. So we visited a couple of these locations already, so there's some things there. But this is the question, is do we start risking it and getting into some of these more dangerous areas? This one here, Ruined Villa, they say some people still live here against all odds. They must have some supply of stock, like canned food, possibly bandages and medicines, but they don't want to trade. If we're desperate, we could try to steal from them. Super sketch. Small apartment. This one could be good. This one could be good. They're still around, so I mentioned to fend off looters. They probably have supplies like food and meds, but won't be willing to share them with us. We can try and steal or take them by force. Lockpicks might come in handy. I do have one. I wish I had more. So that's something I'd like to come back to with more lockpicks, I think. Maybe the second time we go out. The abandoned cottage we've already dealt with. Shelled school sounds scary. Huge amounts of materials. Let's try the ruined villa. Let's give that a shot and see how it goes. So I'm gonna bring with me my crow. Let's see. So shovel for sure. Where's my shovel? Let's add that in. We'll bring the lockpick in case we happen to need it. I don't. And the weapon. Things are gonna get potentially a little dicey in there. I think that's it. So let's do it. See how this pans out. Now, one strategy that somebody advised me was to go in and get as much as I can and bring it back out and store it somewhere. In other words, you know, keeps you from having to go all the way back in if we revisit it in the future. So I'm going to try my best to keep that in mind. Don't really need a teddy bear, so I'm not going to bother picking that up. Let's take a look through here and see how this goes. There is some noise above us. I'm going to open this up. Okay, so we're good for now. Now if I go down here, I can explore everywhere where it's relatively safe to do so. Start with. There we go. So we definitely need some of this stuff if we wanted to build a lot of the things we were talking about earlier on. And sorry, but that wasn't doing that in the most efficient way. Grabbed a bunch of that. Now I could, and what I'll probably do is I'll come up here, and I'm going to bring a bunch of things back this spot. I'm going to hide a bunch of things. Dump all that stuff in there. Back in here. Actually, that was a bad decision. I'm going to need I need the shovel and the pick. Actually, I want all these on me because there's people here. What am I doing? I want these two things on me. There we go. Let's take a look at the door and see what we got. We got somebody going upstairs, but no longer there, so I could try and get through here. Let's try and get over here. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna go in here. So I don't see the person coming back down the stairs. Just oh, they're up there sitting, way up here. I want them to come back down so I can hide. So you can basically do this. You can just kind of hide in the shadows, like I just did, and I just heard a door open. And I can wait for somebody to come by, and when they do, I can try to remove them from the premises. But as you can see, this is a pretty big location. Looks like that door over there just opened, or sounds like it came from over there. Oh, I'm scared to come to the door and open it, or look at it. Let's see. Nope, nobody there. Oh, they're coming back. They're coming back down the stairs, back into the darkness. Okay, I'm gonna take her out. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'm doing this. Oh, lucky day for you, because I would have potentially done something. Let's go in here now. See if I can ransack as much as is possible while they're busy. I don't care about sugar. That's like the least of my worries. I'd rather go after like that and maybe the wood. Even the wood I'm kind of iffy on. Nothing in there. Gets a little stressful when you're going through these things. You never know. Oh, because there's holes above. A black and white picture of the wife's owner surrounded by burning candles. Did she pass away? I hope it was before the war. Not to be part of it. Okay. Let's head downstairs. Here's some rubble stuff. Now, I might want to get back out of the house because my inventory is getting kind of full. And like was mentioned to me before, strategy-wise, it's good to kind of bring this stuff out and put it outside the house so it's a lot easier to get to later on. Makes revisiting it super easy. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Okay, so let's... Oh my goodness, let's not run. Can we just walk quietly? So you notice that bubble that kind of appears. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, she went and closed it. Ugh. I got stressful. I was like, where am I going to hide? Okay, I don't like that. Let's go over here. Take a look. She's going back upstairs. Open this up. Go down this way. Managing to get in and out fairly quickly. Okay, go over here. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shoot. I moved way too fast. That's not good. Oh no, this is gonna go bad. Okay, so let's... Now that I'm here, I might as well drop all this stuff minus the... Oh, this is gonna get ugly. I could get pretty hurt here. We'll see how this goes. Uh-oh. Okay, that did not pan out as I hoped. Oh my. Marco. That was not the best. That was not the best at all. Marco is gone. This was a terrible night. Pav returned to us after helping a wounded man. Marco was killed while looking for supplies. Day 5 is a very, very sad day as we lost Marco. And that is not good. We can see Pav here is sad, tired, and hungry. So I'm going to go ahead and put Pav to sleep. And I'm going to probably do the same with Bruno. He's hungry. I'm going to probably leave him in that hungry state for a little bit. Put them both to sleep for a bit here. Hoping they can shake some of that tiredness. Because I want one of them to be able to guard the house at night and one to be able to go out. I need them to, both of them not to be tired. Wow, what a change of pace. So the other thing too is, and there's no predefined way to gain more individuals to join you here. So there are ways for it to happen, but I don't believe, from my understanding or experience, that you can force that issue. So in other words, we could have somebody join us at some point based on some game element, gameplay effect, finding somebody out there when scavenging, something along those lines, or a story event. But we can't just, fish for somebody else after losing somebody. Oh, look at this. We got our classic individual coming to the door. Let's have Bruno actually answer this. Let's go ahead and answer the door. I mean, worst case scenario, we get what we need. So what we're going to do really quick is the armchair. I just need little components, a little bit of wood. So components and wood are probably high on my list, even though they're relatively simple. They could certainly help us. Okay, sounds good. Let's do an exchange. All right, so what do you got? What do I want? That's the question. So here's the components. So let's go ahead and take all of his wood and as many components as I possibly can here in this trade, and then see on this side what I can give him. I don't care about the herbs, so I will do that. Let's see. Books, weapons. I don't need the shells right now, so I think I'll trade those out. These are parts that I like, you know, in terms of value. It's tough to say that I want. How many weapon parts do I have to get before this is fair? A couple of filters. Oh, there we go. Takes a little bit. I don't want to give him the broken gun. Let's go with that. I think. Give him a tomato. Okay. Go with that. All right, let's see if I can go ahead here. And now after making that deal, so I'm worried more about Pav. So Pav's sad. I didn't plan on building the armchair, but that could be a possibility. Now I got the bed, I got board ups. For temperature, it's still 18 plus, so no worries there. Guitar is another way to brighten someone's mood, but we need a broken guitar in order to, you know, create that. Can't just build it from scratch. We're not that handy. Workstation, crude stove, already got that going. I can increase something, but yeah, I think the armchair makes sense, because this right here, if you sit with a good book, you can almost forget about the war. So let's go ahead and make that. I'm going to drag it to... We'll put it right here. Don't know if that makes any sense. Anywhere it fits up here? Not really. It's funny that it actually allows you to place it there. But I will do that. Place the chair there. So he'll build that. I'm hoping here that Pav's going to get up in a second. I'll be able to use him next. That's crazy. Like, it's crazy how much this game throws curveballs at you. You know, things are going relatively smooth. Everything's fine. No big deal. We're just going to go scavenge and grab some supplies. It looks like I'm gonna be able to pull a whole bunch of back and hide it outside the house so I can come back later and grab it all. That type of thing. And then sure enough, you know, bad things happen. That is this war of mine summed up. Bad things happen. All right, so we can still build a few things here. I don't really want to build any of these at the moment. And now that we have 2 beds, we ironically have enough beds for everybody in the most worst way possible. I'm going to go have Pav sit down, and I think I'll be able to tell him to read a book, and that should hopefully help him out. I think. Any way to do that? I thought by having him sit here and reading a good book... Weird. Okay, I thought if I put him there, it would give me the option to have him read, but that appears to not be the case. Unless I'm missing something. That's something to let me know in the comments below. Am I doing that correctly? Maybe I'm missing something on that side of things. Lockpicks. Remember we wanted to get a lot of lockpicks made? Let's go ahead and make another lockpick. I might risk having Bruno go out next time, or Pav. I'm not sure who actually, but one of them's going to go out and maybe go to that area where they said lockpicks will come in handy. So if I get a couple of those created, that could be useful. Because we're obviously running low on the supply side of things. Making 2 of them, but we already have 1 in inventory, so 3's not bad. That's a decent amount. It's really bad, though, because we lost one of our knives with our other character, too, and we lost the shovel. I don't think we get any of that back. Yeah, exactly. That's the worst. We lost our shovel, so that's another thing. Do we need to remake a shovel? So we need 5 for that. Let's get back to the door and get that shovel rebuilt. See if we can do a trade that'll give us those components. So, oh, he's just shy. That's too bad. Oh, sorry, these are our things. My mistake. We'll take a bunch of this stuff if I can get it. I'd rather trade for this stuff right here than try to bring this kind of stuff back. Because this kind of stuff is not exciting to bring back from a scavenge. There's lockpicks here. That's interesting. I don't really need... Oh, these are electrical parts. I probably do want to hold on to those. Well, I don't know. I'm not planning on using them anytime soon. Put 4 of them in. It's tough to do. It's tough to do. Don't care about the tomato. Let's do... A good book is uplifting. The more we had, the better. Times hard, we can fuel the fire. Okay, well... Let's get rid of a couple books. And also get rid of... Wow, we don't have much. Really don't. So maybe these electrical parts have to do. That's pretty much my only option. That'll get me a bunch of components. We're lacking in the wood category, as I mentioned. That's the way it is. This, if you had a guitar, that'd be great. Okay, deal. All right, so let's go back down here and see what we can do. What can we build here? We can now build our shovel, which we definitely want to have for the evening. Kind of feel like I'm not doing something correct there. If I have him sit in this chair, I'm assuming this chair is not as comfortable. Still probably doesn't allow him to read any books. Nope. Weird. Okay, so I've created that. We have lockpicks already. Do I need any more? Not really. Crowbars. Did we lose our crowbar? No, we still have one. That's good. Okay, and then, sorry, going back to our things here, we have 2 lockpicks. My mistake, I thought we had 3. Let's go ahead and make another lockpick, I think. We're gonna go to that spot. Let's have at least 3. Might even do 4. Okay, and Bruno's tired, so I'm gonna put Bruno to bed so he's not exhausted. And we'll have Pav stand up, even though he's sad. He's not feeling so good. I think we're good there. Actually, I guess that's the other thing too. We only have 1 knife for protection for the house, and we need 3 parts to put together a knife. So let's go see if we can make that happen. Weapon parts. We need 3 of these, and I gave away some of them, I think. Do I get rid of a broken pistol? I could. That makes sense too. Let's do eggs. I don't know what to get rid of. Various mechanical parts, building complex devices. Working with not much here. Could give away some of this stuff. That works. Yeah, that'll work. It's enough for me to be able to build another knife. I think both these guys need to have knives, being that we only got 2 individuals. So, make a knife. Marco lost our last one. Don't know if I'm looking forward to the night phase here. This could be a little scary. In terms of building stuff later on, what do we want to focus on? I think this. Oh. So yeah, if we can bring back some of parts and components, which components I'm super close on having enough, I'd like to trap some animals, start having a guaranteed way to bring back some food that way. We are very close to getting a rain collector if I want to deal with rain. It would be nice to upgrade our cooking, which I think, if I remember correctly, is not too much of a requirement to pull that off. Let us see. Yeah, not too bad. Those are things I should be able to find fairly easily, so it's not the worst. Okay, and we're going to be running out of time here any second. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else we want to do with this guy trade-wise. I'm pretty sure I burnt out of options. I mean, there is some good food here, but we're not hurting in the food category just yet, although we're getting close. Don't prefer rainwater. Yeah. No, I think we're okay. So I'll just probably tell him to vacate the premises. Anything new for the day, radio-wise? Most animals have disappeared from the streets. Keep that in mind when buying meat from dubious sources. Oh. That's interesting. That's the first time my thing's actually updated with anything worth mentioning. Come on, Bruno. I was hoping he'd be able to kick his tired status. I know both of these individuals are hungry, but I'm hoping to hold off one full day on them and then get them fed the next time around. So we're going to go to this one, small apartment building. So it does say caution advised, but we have all kinds of new stuff. Military, city hospital, food, St. Mary's Church. I think I want to do the small apartment building though. And then if we're picking who's going to go, it's probably going to be Pav, even though he's sad. It's because I'd rather have Bruno. He's going to have to guard. He's going to be very tired. He's going to be very, very tired indeed. All right, let's see how this goes. So I'll take a crowbar with me. I'll take the lockpicks, and I'll take the shovel and a knife. Not both of them. I feel like I'm taking too much here, but do I really need the crowbar? Yeah, let's take it, because again, I can store this stuff outside the building so long as I don't get stabbed to death like last time. All right, so it's the back of the building. I should be able to sneak in. What do you think? Okay, so this is good because I can stockpile some things from here. Give me some good stuff here. Come on, Pav. All this stuff. Taken away. So one thing to note right here, guys, is that, you know, if I want to actually initiate some kind of attack, I can click on this to actually get my knife up, and that will give me icons where I can go after people, hide in a, you know, a covered area and come out and stab somebody, that type of thing. Last time I didn't get that option because it just triggered based on the fact they found me and I went into immediate combat with the person. So, all right, so I've already grabbed everything I can. So the question is, can I store it anywhere? And there's nowhere out here to store it. So I'm gonna have to find somewhere to store this inside the house, which is a little dangerous, depending on how they. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's right above me. That's absolutely terrifying. Okay, let's go up here and let's see if I can sneak around. Oh, okay, don't run. Don't want to run. That's bad. So let's look through the door here. So we're good for now. Let's open this up. Got some rats in here. If I look through this door, he should be right there. So I'm gonna, like, I think, no, somebody just opened a door somewhere else. So I'm gonna head over here because I don't like. I don't like that at all. I don't like what's going on here. People are moving around a bit too much in this house. You can see doors opening and closing all over the place. That person's probably gone, yep. So let's go up here. Because if I can find somewhere to stash, man, if there was somewhere to stash things, that would be great. Okay, so there's nobody through there. There's a window. This is terrifying. There is somebody up here. Oh, there's holes up in the ground too. Oh, does he see me? I hope not. Huh. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, somebody down there. Okay. They coming my way? Say no. Please say no. Please say no. Turn around. Leaving. Okay. I'm gonna go through here now. I'm gonna head down here. We're gonna head into this section and hope that, like I said before, I can store some things down here and be left alone. There is stairs here. Oh, he's coming down. He's coming down. Close the door. Oh, I could have gotten to that spot. I could have dealt with him. Shoot. Let's go into here. Let's close this door. I think he's gonna come through. It makes it seem like that. I don't like this. This is stressful. I already lost somebody. Okay, so he's just hanging out. All right, interesting. I'm wasting so much time with... There's so many people in this area. I could get up here and deal with this cache right here. Maybe I'll drop... Can I get through this thing? Ooh, some food. I think I'll drop the wood, grab the food, drop the tomato, grab the components. Okay, I can hide in here. That's good. Oh, here he comes. All right, so I might be able to show you guys how this works if he happens to come up here. But as you can see, I've opened a bunch of doors. So he's probably... Yeah, he's closing doors. He's like, why are these doors open? This doesn't make any sense at all. I'm going to switch to a knife. You see how that? I can actually kill him now, but I don't want to hit it right now. I want to wait until he comes over here and I pop out of the dark at him. And I had a chance there to quickly click it, but if you miss that opportunity, it becomes like a hand-to-hand combat type situation and things get ugly, essentially. So if I go like this, I can take him out when no one is looking, just like that. And that's what I wanted to do the first time and was unable to do. So now I've got a little bit more options. And I want to go back to a scavenge mode here. See, this guy's upstairs. Dig around in here. Don't need any of this. Look through here. Okay, so again, I think I can actually look through what he's got on his body. I think I'm going to actually store some things in this pile here, if I can do that. Oh, there's a lot of good things in there. A lot of good things. Okay, so I'm first going to close this door. And then I'm going to come in here. Oh, you can hear the timer ticking. Shoot. I need to drop... I'll drop these. I'll drop these. I'll drop this. I'm going to pick up... Come on. Let me grab the stuff he's got. Come on, come on, come on. Give me this. Knife. Body armor, rifle. I'll drop that. I'll take the knife. Drop this. Take the weapons. There we go. Now let's get the heck out of here. Good. Okay. Oh, stressful. Okay. So, I mean, we did pretty good. We got some stuff, not exactly like resource based, and we kind of just mucked around in there for a while, but we did actually take someone down. I showed you guys how you could actually do that correctly. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's pretty sad. He's pretty sad right now. We've been raided. Someone came at night and took our things by force. Pav had been searching for supplies and brought some interesting things back. Someone tried to rob us. They must have been more scared than us, so they didn't do too much harm. Thankfully, we're all armed. Bruno was wounded by the attackers, didn't steal anything. We should put more people on guard. Yes, if we had more people, that'd be easier. I'm only slightly wounded, so I'm not going to heal him right now, but he's absolutely... well, he's hungry. He looks like he's pretty beat up and he's barely standing, so I'm going to have Pav actually come over here, or Pav, I should say. Pav, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, to be honest. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to cook up some food. The tomato I got rid of, I needed. But this will work, so I'll make 2 of these. And that'll give us both something to eat. Oh, Pav is depressed now. Shoot, that is not good. Okay, I'm gonna have him eat really quick, and he can barely stand up, so out of it. I'm gonna put him to bed. To sleep with you. Then you're gonna eat. And you're also gonna go to sleep. All right, let's see if anyone comes visiting us, because that would be most interesting. What do we got here for our inventory? So we got bandages, we have food, a decent amount of food, some meds. We do have some things to build with, so that's good. And we got a lot of good stuff here. So we got a shotgun. and actually got some ammunition for it too. This military vest is super going to help, and this would have been the kind of thing I would have loved to have on Marco, so that when he got into the situation he got into where he's got like a hand-to-hand combat with a knife, he could have actually survived that. And now we have a ton of knives. We could potentially use one of those knives to trade if somebody shows up during the day here. Now, in terms of the depressed, as you can see here, like slightly wounded, recovering. So just because I put him in bed, because he's only slightly wounded, I didn't need to burn bandages. Like, it's not a big time wound, so just putting him in bed was good enough. He also went from being tired to very tired, so I'm glad he's in there sleeping. Pav here, though, is depressed, and that scares me. So the thing that I need to figure out is why I can't read a good book, even though I have one in my inventory in one of my chairs. So that's something I'm going to throw back to you guys, is how do I make that happen? Do I have to upgrade a chair? Do I have to get a better thing in order to do that? I thought by having the sofa, I'd be able to kick that, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. And it also doesn't seem... Well, I guess people typically show up around noon, if they show up at all, for trade and stuff like that. Temperature-wise, we're still good. No issues there. This is one of the cool things about the game, is you can also... you can kind of see, like, what they did. Keeps a kind of like diary day by day of what happened and what they're thinking. See, like the stuff Marco was killed last night, I'm glad it wasn't me. I have to be careful. I'd rather Pav killed than he got killed. We need him. I used to be an optimist, one of those people who had sworn that war wouldn't come. Wars happen far away in third world countries, or so I thought. Even when I listened to the news getting scarier day by day, I did not believe all that was about to happen. I did what I did for all of us. I know it's horrible, and I'll have to live with it, but this is war. See, and the risky thing is, by having Pav go out when he was sad and then kill somebody, it's pushed him into depression. So that, again, is very true to life in that sense, that you couldn't put somebody who's already in a very bad state into a situation like that and expect them not to have repercussions from it. So this is, again, why the game really does teach you a lot about... you know, this kind of situation and the stresses, and the word stress is such an easy way to sum it up, because it's not just stress. There's so many different factors in it, but it's a brutal situation. Hopefully these guys soon are going to wake up, and they would likely, and I actually didn't have anybody stop by this time, so that doesn't interrupt their sleep, which I guess is a good thing. Here we go. So he's up. He's still depressed. So I'm going to try to figure out, like, if I put him in the seat, and I was thinking again, like, I have the book. So it's like, let me check to see if I was to build, and it's not this one. It's actually over here, that it stated that the chair would help. So it says, an armchair is a comfortable piece of furniture. If you sit in it with a good book, you can almost forget about the war. And that's kind of where I'm wondering, like, but maybe there's something else that's better. Maybe the only thing that helps is the guitar. And if that's the case, because it literally says it can brighten up your mood, we need to find a broken guitar. Like, that is a high priority for Pav here. So definitely up on the list of things to pick up. So now, in terms of making stuff right now, I don't think there's too much I want to actually create. We're good on all these fronts. We've got our shovels. And if I look at my inventory in terms of, yeah, like these, the crowbar is getting a little bit of wear here, and you'll see they'll get worn over time as you use them, but it's not anything crazy. So we already have that. So I can start focusing on different things here. I have the crude stove. I can start focusing on some of these other things. We're getting so much closer to having the parts we need for this to make that trap. So I am getting close on that front. That's good. If I can focus on getting some gear, actually not gears, but parts, then that will we'll get that sorted. I kind of want to sit him in a chair and just leave him there. I don't know if that's actually going to help his situation. Oh, there's no point anyway. Oh, bloody hell, this death was the last straw. I'm done. Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. It does not sound like he's doing good at all. Yikes. That's not good. And Bruno, if I am not mistaken, was very tired, I believe. Or maybe that was the other way around, but either way, he should be waking up pretty soon here. Lots of space to expand out different things. And there is nothing in the game that allows you to speed up time, but you can end your day. So at any point in time, you can just say, forget it, we're done with the day type thing. But I always know that once these people get out of bed, that I still have some time. And it was a lot easier with 3, because with 3, you could have 2 sleeping, usually the 2 that did the work, the scavenging and the guarding of the place. And you kind of have your third person to goof around with while the other 2 are kind of getting caught up. And you could keep that cycle going. But once you get down to 2, you're kind of in a little bit of a struggle, because you want to have somebody guarding. You don't want to have them sleeping at night. And then one of them is likely out scavenging. So it's a lot harder. It puts a lot more stress and a lot more, which it would in real life if you actually had this kind of situation. You wouldn't be able to rotate through people and get breaks. You'd need to be moving at all times and be active at all times to stay alive. So it's pretty crazy. So we're ticking down now. And it looks like Bruno really was that tired. Like, he doesn't even want to get out of bed. But I think his tired status is gone, so I don't think he'll get out of bed at this point until his slightly wounded is gone. But I'm going to just leave him there, because I don't think, besides checking the radio, there wasn't much else I was going to do with Bruno. So I'm quite happy with that. And Pav, I think, just needs to take a break. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to put my body armor on the person that's guarding the house. And I'm probably... Yeah, and I think Pav is going to be the one that goes out. So Bruno will stay at home and guard, and then he's going to go out and scavenge. We've got a bunch of different options here now. So semi-detached, half of it's in room, but there are people living the other half. They aren't hostile and have a lot of stuff to barter. Let's remember to take something to trade if we're going to pay them a visit. There's danger there, potentially. We visited these ones already. We haven't gone, and I never fully did the this one here. So I mean, I could go back and try to get. You can see this is a percentage up top, right? 30, 31%, 37%, like in terms of how much I covered there. So there could be more foods, weapons, and parts there. So this might be where I want to go back to again, because I'm familiar with it. And I definitely want to take this with me, this with me, this with me. And I will take one knife. I'm going to leave all the rest of this stuff back for people at home. I didn't need all those knives, just one. There we go. Okay, let's see how this goes. Hopefully better. Hopefully more productive. Okay. And I know I've got people in here still. Let's see. Question is the body going to still be there after I killed that individual? Is it still laying there? No, it is not. We have a place here we can stash things. This would be my space I'd want to leave things in the end. We'll take all these. It'll help me. Let's check if there's any food left. Oh, there's somebody right above me in the fridge. Don't like that. Oh, I'm gonna go hide. He saw me. Bandits. Okay. So we got people freaking out, running around through the house. He saw me at an angle there. And now they're hiding, which is kind of surprising. I thought that they would want to fight me. They did the opposite. It's odd. Try to go through this here. Let's go down here and check these. I like having these close by so I can duck in there if I need them. Okay, here's some stuff. So let's take this. Let's try to go over here. Is there a way? Anything in here? No, there's not. Oh, but I can get out. Okay, I'm gonna go up here. We have time. Time's on our side still. I'm gonna store a bunch of stuff in this pile right here. Oh, that pile is no longer an option, I don't think. Oh, it's probably because I took everything from it. That was a mistake on my part. Okay, well, there's a lesson learned. Don't take everything from the pile. No, what I could do is come down here and use this one down here in the bottom section in the corner. Relatively safe. Or even this. This works. If I stash a bunch of stuff in here, I can come back and grab it. So let's stash this, all these things. There we go. Okay, we'll go into this pile over here. Dig our way through it. Give me something good. Or maybe this is just kind of clear. That's it. Yeah, clears. Anything out there? Oh, there is a pile of stuff over here. What do we got? Oh, it's not bad. Come back here and store it in this little area. It's crazy. You can see like the cracks through the floors all the way up to the top. That's why some people can see you from such crazy distances. So we'll put this away. This, and this. Go. Okay, let's head a little higher up. Now this is where it gets a little scary because I don't want to put myself in a situation where I lose another person. But let's try and take as much stuff as we can while they're hiding. I don't know how to reach that place. Okay. They have a fridge over here. There's a person literally right above me. Oh yeah, here we go. What is that? Moonshine. Ooh, I want that. Don't want the sugar cubes. Give me the moonshine. Okay, now if I come here, they might be able to see me. That's the risk, so I don't want to go there. So let's go back downstairs. I think at this point we want to just figure out what we want to keep for this run. And I may or may not come back to this place. I mean, maybe there's not as much here, but the lockpick stuff must be way upstairs. Okay, so let's figure out what we want to bring back. So let's get out everything. There we go. Now what I could do is if I wanted to come back here, I could leave all this stuff here. But that's kind of silly. Food-wise, wow, that's a lot of food. I want to bring that with me. Vegetables are good. Components, the gears, we need these, or the parts, I should say. Water, we don't necessarily need this. Wood is always good because we can build with it, but we want to think about trading during the day, so maybe wood is not. I want to bring back moonshine's good. Gunpowder could be good to trade with. Let's see. Shell casings. This type of stuff's great for trading. Everything else I think we can leave. But I'm pretty happy with this loadout, so let's go with that. And I think we're gonna leave. Although we do have a little bit more time, so maybe I'll risk. Well, no, we're pretty much loaded out. I think we'll just head back. Okay. So at least we got there and back alive. That's a plus. Now, hopefully, we didn't get raided or beaten up too badly. Day number 7. Lucky number 7. Hopefully lucky number 7. Hello, look at all this stuff. I wish I could bring so much every night. Yep, lots of food and everything. That's good. Okay, so he's hungry, sad, and tired still. I still haven't been able to find a guitar for the poor guy. He is tired, so let's put him to bed. Bruno's also tired, slightly wounded, so this will help him with that. So let's get them back to sleep. And then after this, we'll do some meal cooking. Then potentially some good building. Let's see what Bruno's bio says now. Same thing. Pav. Getting warmer. We definitely have a good amount of food now, so that's nice. And we definitely can build a few things. And I'm really hoping someone shows up to trade. That would be nice. I still feel really, really bad about losing Marco in this part. I was not expecting to lose somebody that early in the game. And I also thought once that person came up to Marco and started to attack, I thought I actually would be able to fend them off. But as I was attacking, it just seemed like I was being hit and stumbling backwards and not able to kind of react quick enough and being hit by the next knife attack. I think I put a couple good hits on that individual, but it swung. It started out good. My first, if I remember correctly, the first swipe of the blade was in my favor. And then after that, it just seemed like he was just going to work on me. But it's so bad when you lose that character, especially the one that is, you know, your go-to for a scavenge run in terms of inventory space, right? Like having someone who can bring back 15 is huge. You know, 12 is the next best thing we have, so we've lost that space in our inventory. It's such a big kick. Still would love to know this book thing. Some thoughts. Fortunately, our shelter is a good place where we can get some respite from war. We have a chair and an armchair. We have beds and we sleep in decent conditions. If someone gets sick or wounded, they'll likely have a place to rest. We made a radio and we like listening to it. We really miss books. This was confusing. We really miss books, but I have books. A good book could help us forget the horrors of war. Staying here offers slight respite in these hard times. We lack cigarettes. I haven't seen cigarettes really. Although we've got, I think we've gotten things along the way to make them. We have breaches in the walls. Our shelter is not safe, and we have to constantly be on guard. Right. So we could work on boarding up some of those holes to help us during the nighttime raids and stuff. That could be something worth focusing on. All right. Enough sleeping is right. Okay, so let's have him head upstairs. I'm kind of curious as to, like, if I upgrade the kitchen thing, like what kind of... it's not really a high priority because we've been seeming to get the food we need when we need it. Yeah, that's a lot. I don't really feel like spending that right now, but let's try to get some meals created here. So it looks like I'm just short on that, but I can do 2 of these and actually only 1 of them. Ooh. That's where the canned food's going to come into play here at some point. Because we make 1 and then I'll have to eat some canned food. So, give him that one. Alright, so he's good. He's not in the best of spirits, but he's good. Okay, so let's... What can we do? Ah, we got some options here. Okay, so... the moonshine still, and that could be really good. So with a bit of patience, some water and sugar, we can make foul tasting but strong booze. We could then barter it for things we need. Just don't expect too much. Okay, and the cage we can make, although we're not hurting on food, but that's something I was hoping to get to. Let's try. The only small animals left seem to be rats. Still, meat is a rare commodity in wartime. We simply have to put in bait and wait. So you need bait to make that work. Hardest part is deciding whether or not this is a worthwhile thing. Now, upgrading, if I upgrade this to an improved metal workshop, more tools such as an axe or saw blade, we can also fix simple broken firearms and helmets. We can upgrade it further to make ammo and fix bulletproof vests. We're not there yet. What about this one? Advanced allows me to use electrical appliances such as heat lamps for gardens, mixers for herb workshops, and metal workshops. Okay. Not something I really want to focus on just yet. So yeah, maybe I do want to build something here. The board ups. Yeah, this would be good. Like being able to board things up would be good. I'm really hoping, or I thought someone would come by, but no one's come by. That's kind of unfortunate. So if that's the case, then let's go ahead and I guess we get our cigarettes from here. Table with simple equipment where we can prepare herb bandages and low quality roll-up cigarettes. That could be decent. I wonder if cigarettes would help with the morale. Moonshine would certainly... Let's do this, because we might be able to use this to barter. So let's put this... Let's do the moonshine thing. Place it over here. We've got to sleep right next to our moonshine we're putting together. So Bruno's still... I mean, he's no longer tired, but he's still slightly wounded, so I'm just leaving him in there to recover. Hoping that he can do a little bit better. Gotta pick yourself up, Bruno. It's all getting too hard. Yeah, Pava's having a bad time. Okay, so let's see what we do here. Okay, so we need sugar and we need fuel. We burn a book to get the fuel. We don't have enough water. So we also need to build potentially a water... Let's see. Yeah, so we have to work towards getting this. It's not far off. Get there. And again, I might have built that in the wrong order. Based on what I need here, but probably should have built the, I wish I had left the city. So you can see Pav is no longer depressed. He's sad now. So he is getting better. He's not, you know, at least it's warm. Yeah, he's doing better. So I think at this point I'm going to probably end the day. I think. Push through to the night. Okay, so Bruno is going to guard. And we're going to have scavenge. I don't really want to go back to the exact same spot. I want to try something different. If you want to get laid for a can of meat, this is the place. Mothers will do some really kinky stuff to get food for their children. Wow. Yeah, it's a big building, well guarded by local thugs. They have plenty of goods and are eager to trade. I didn't even know that would be an option, but that's got some options for sure. The warehouse. Oh, they're armed. Yikes. Some food, huge amounts of materials, lots of meds, lots of parts. They have homeless people in there. Let me attach. Hospital. Some wards still admit patients and save lives. City Hospital. Kind of tempting to go there. Let's go to the hospital. The hotel's tempting too, though. Yeah. Travelers he used to own his own small yet luxurious hotel. The owners fled the city just before the siege along with the foreign journalists who had been staying there. Someone moved in there recently and spread the news that he is willing to barter. Maybe he has somebody... Well, I guess I could barter with people, but let's try it. Let's try it. I don't know if that's going to go over well or not. This could be sketch. But I'm going to bring crowbar with me, lockpicks, shovel, and a knife. for sure, but not all of the knives. There we go. And then I guess if we're bartering, I could bring the one thing of moonshine that I have, 'cause it might have some value. I'll bring these things with me. What else can I bring for bartering? That's probably all I want to bring. Okay, let's see what happens. See how this goes. Once noble and bright, now a shadow of its former self, like us. Okay, so we do have a spot out here we can put stuff, so that's good. So again, my strategy here is not to take everything, so to actually dump things off. So I'm going to dump a bunch of stuff off here and then come back and get it when I need it. Come back. Yeah, this is the proper way to do things. Okay, so come through this door. I hear somebody moving in there. I don't like that. They're going upstairs, thank goodness. Okay, I'll root around through this stuff. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of life in this place. Let's see. Go. This is a better plan now because I'm kind of bringing everything to the outside. I have easier access to bring it back. This one might be worth coming back and forth from a couple times depending on what's here. This one says for peace and freedom, cheers. Now, it looks like we have some people here that may not be all that bad, but don't know just yet. Okay. Right, go down here. I'm gonna actually drop off everything else that I just got from my backpack, and then I'm gonna go back and hope Nope. Close the door. Did he see me? That was really weird. He must have seen me. I closed the door right in front of him. There's no way he didn't see me. What the heck? I mean, he may not be all that. Again, they may not be aggressive, but it's still hard to determine that. Oh, he can see me and he's not, he doesn't care. Yeah, okay, so we're good. I guess this is a place I don't really have to sneak around too much. These guys... Guy and a girl in there, I think? Yeah. Got something you'll like. Okay. Are you trying to steal from us? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So I can't interact with him now. And I've obviously made somebody mad. I don't know what's going on. Are they trying to kill me here? Go while you still can. Okay. Did he just bring a gun? Oh my. That escalated so fast. I didn't mean to take that one thing. Oh, geez, this is gonna be fun. Okay. If I can pull this off. Gotta close some doors. He's outside with a gun. I can't mess with somebody with a gun. That's bad news. Okay, going back up. That's good. Please tell me this individual's gonna go back upstairs. Yes. Okay, good, good. Yeah, next time you'll kill me. That's great. So if I switch to knife, I'm gonna wait until he turns back. I'm gonna come at him. It'd be a bit brutal here. What are you doing? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna take him out. Okay. I don't think they know that I just killed their friend. I doubt that they like that all that much. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Someone's coming in from behind. I gotta get out of here. Oh no, this is gonna go badly. No. Oh, jeez. Come on. Fight him off. You can do it. Come on. I got him. Oh my gosh, I survived. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, we gotta get out of here. We gotta move quick. Come on, come on. Oh, jeez. Okay, I don't know what I did there. I don't know what my goal was there, but I went to a peaceful place and just caused complete anarchy for no reason. Welcome to The Last of Us. I mean, no, it's not The Last of Us. Welcome to this war of mine. There have been some problems, but we hope Pav will soon be back. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Okay, so Bruno, you're hungry, you're slightly wounded, and you're tired. All right, so you're very needy right now. Let's get you some food then. And then back to sleep with you. Just resting off his wound. I really thought his slightly wounded thing would have already been covered by now. It's been so long. I'm hoping here that soon Pav is going to show up. Fingers crossed he's going to return after a night of complete and utter confusion. He's basically near death. He was like down to his, like I could have lost him. He was down to almost nothing. So when he comes back, I have to bandage him up. Probably should put some body armor on him because he was so aggressive. I didn't go in there with any idea to actually try and kill anyone. That wasn't the plan initially, but as soon as I took that item in front of them, which I thought they were peaceful, because the first one, when I went up the stairs, I took something right in front of somebody and they didn't care. And then I took something in front of the other two and they all of a sudden cared. And then when I did that, it just triggered this whole hunt. Yeah, he's got some serious wounds. Where is he? Where's Pav? Oh my gosh, he is looking like garbage. All right. Get back in here. You need meds. You need bandages ASAP. Severely wounded, broken, hungry, and tired. Wow. A lot of bad things. Yeah, he's not doing good. Bandages for you. Why isn't he moving? Oh no. Is he getting depressed now? Oh no. He's broken, tired, severely wounded, and hungry, and he's not moving now. Like, he's just sitting there. He doesn't want to do anything else. I can't even force him to bandage himself. Yeah, he's having a rough time. Oh, jeez. Well, that's not good. Okay. Wow. All right. Bruno, reality is cruel. If we are to survive, we have to be equally cruel. But Bruno's outlook is, although Bruno's not the one going out there doing that kind of stuff. I gotta be strong. My friends have it rough as well, but it hurts so much. Don't presume to judge me. You weren't there. Yeah, see, by me going ahead and doing what I did, which is to be like overly aggressive and start killing, it certainly messes. But the thing is interesting though is that I've heard that Bruno is the one that is a much more okay, based on his bio, with going ahead and killing. So Bruno might be the one that I actually should be taking out to do these type of scavenge runs when the killing is involved, even though he has less in the backpack space, because he won't come back and feel as terrible about it as Pav will. Like, he actually like is breaking down basically. So there's that. But I was kind of gunning with scavenging in terms of the inventory space. But again, these are the kind of very brutal decisions and thoughts you have to think about going through. But it was me that decided to actually stab these individuals. But you saw that if I hadn't have actually been aggressive in that situation, there's someone with a gun that showed up. It could have resulted in a situation where Pav is shot and killed. And that's worse, in my opinion, than him coming back and being in this kind of state. But as of right now, there's nothing I can do to get him out of it. Like, he is going to go ahead and probably just grieve this entire day away. And Bruno is even sad, just in general too. So they're not doing too good. Things have kind of taken a turn to the worst. Taking a turn for the worst, I should say. Rough. And I could end the day here, but I want to just see whether one of them will kind of come out of their situation. Bruno being slightly wounded is not a big deal. Now, I guess I can wake him up. He's not tired anymore, so maybe what I'll do... He's not happy, but... Did I bring back anything worthwhile? Don't think that Pav actually was able to bring back much, if anything at all. Has no... Can I do something with... Can I interact? Oh, what's this? Oh, I can... Oh, I see. A friend can come over and help. That's right. There we go. So my friend is kind of helping to bandage him up. That's good. So he's bandaged. That's good. And then I'm going to actually give him some food. And this is how we get rid of the sad. We talk to each other and kind of encourage each other. It's helping Paz broken, and it's also helping Bruno sad. Okay. Rough stuff. Okay, so are we gonna... he's so depressed he can't actually do anything. He can only sleep in bed right now. So he's got to sleep in bed, which means we might have to just guard. We might have to guard for one night rather than going out, just to kind of get things back to normal. So let's decide to stay. This wasn't a good night. Pav was overcome with grief and couldn't sleep, so Bruno was trying to console him. Pav has some ugly-looking wounds. This seems very serious. Okay, so he is still wounded, so I'm going to try to heal him up really quick. And honestly, I think this is where I'm going to end this particular part, and we're going to pick it up in the next episode. And I can tell you right now, it's not looking good. I hope I can pull these individuals out of this particular situation, and I might be doing this rebandaging at the beginning of the next video and hoping to get them back on their feet and able to basically function. As you can see here, Pav is really not in a good spot. But I will be having these individuals have conversations in order to sort things out and try to work through all the stuff that they've dealt with and been through. But it should be an interesting, and I want to say we're leading up to a finale here based on how rough things are going. But you never know with this game. You just never know what could happen. We could have a new individual show up at some point or have access to somebody new who could really help. But as of right now, the story is not a very happy one. But thank you guys so much for watching. I do realize that I am not playing this game perfectly, and there's probably all kinds of optimal strategies to make the best use of items and the way in which you build different things in certain orders, or even scavenging. I am kind of doing things off the cuff here to just kind of play through the game and have a lot of fun. But I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, keep on rolling solo.